The deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Rockets have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Warriors. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round, an exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Hield is out there with Butler. And it's Green, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Green, then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the center. Now here's VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Here's VanVleet. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice jump shot. VanVleet, he can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
Pass to Butler. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Butler.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
And so Butler nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
VanVleet passes to Şengün. And the wide open shot from Green. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Butler over Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Thompson passes to VanVleet. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. To the inside. Here's Pajemski. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the turns out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler, following the basket by Jalen Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Butler missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brooks kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Butler. Pajemski. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to VanVleet. This one for 3. Thompson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hield finds Green. Here's Curry. With some arc. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
Van Vliet outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
And he sinks the second. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski, guarded by Green. Here's Hield. The Rockets pull it in. Green in the post. He's defended by Pajemski. Good.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Pajemski finds Butler. Outside for Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Butler for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Give him a little credit. It takes some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Back to Brooks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Now here's Green. Hield sets the pick for Green. Going inside. Curry wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Şengün with the ball. And here is Green. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Şengün. The Warriors pull it in. To the middle.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Butler. Smith checked in for Dylan Brooks. And so Butler nails both of them. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's the Rockets with the ball, trailing by 5. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. Şengün with a wide-open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catching fire.
Butler against Smith. Back to Curry. A three. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Van Vliet against Curry. And a deep three from Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Thompson. Another shot. And Smith puts it in.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Pocket 6. Here's Curry. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Here's Thompson. There's Green with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 7.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Houston making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. The Warriors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Green, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Green with the jam.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Here's Payton. Looney passes to Kuminga. Outside, Payton. Pass to Buck. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. So Butler nails both of them. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Şengün. From deep, Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got 12 in the game.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Right side, Kuminga. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
From deep, Green. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Butler finds Moody. He's looking for Looney and finds him beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Thompson outside. Holiday sets the pick for Thompson. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with the screen for Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Moody, guarded by Green. Now here's Butler. To the left wing. Moody the pass to Butler. Over Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Kuminga. No good. Shot missing. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Green.
At the line for your home team, Alfred Şengün. At the line, shooting 1.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Curry looking around. Here's Kuminga. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Eason. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Curry fires from way outside. No good with the triple. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Kuminga. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
From the wing, jump shot is good that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Smith is out there with Adams. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Floats it up for Kuminga.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it. He took it.
VanVleet against Curry. Here's Adams. A stupendous finish in traffic.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Curry outside. Curry making it look so easy.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Holiday, the pass to VanVleet. Holiday, a screen on Curry. In the corner, it's Eason. 6 on the shot clock. VanVleet against Curry. And they recover it. Adams. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Adams sets the pick for VanVleet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. VanVleet's got 10 points.
And expect smart plays like that from VanVleet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Here's Jackson Davis. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
To the paint. Adams outside. Right side Holiday. Over Moody. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Count it. Moody's got his first bucket in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
Everybody get down. Show us those moves.
He's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in.
Substitution on the board.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Brooks, defended by Moody. Inside, here's VanVleet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Houston leading by 4. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. Adams with the screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. Adams' shot is good.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Moody. It's Curry outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 16 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Goes up on the wing. Adams' shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Launches it. Another miss by Curry. Houston leading by 5. Down low, Smith. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Moody. Now Curry. Latrey. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Eason down low. Defended by Moody. Eason's shot is good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first free throw is good.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Green in for Tari Eason. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Houston leading by 7. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 12. Over Curry. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Stolen by Brooks. Green in the high post. Van Vliet outside. On the left block, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Green against Hield. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler kicks to Curry. Hield outside. Curry against Van Vliet. Left side Curry. 5 to shoot. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Yeah, just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet looking around. to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Tari Eason's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Warriors, Moody's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. And he's good on the second. Houston leading by 6. Now, here's Green. He's got 12. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler finishing at the other end.
Great activity defensively. Draymond Green keeping the arms moving. Plugs up the passing lanes.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Eason with it. From downtown, Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Pass to Moody. Now Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Butler against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Şengün. Another miss by Houston.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And stolen by Şengün. Outside, Green. Adams against Butler. Şengün with the screen for Adams. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. And Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Thompson comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Fred Van Vliet in for Tari Eason. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Thompson against Butler.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
And he knocks down the first one. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Butler feeling out of it.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Houston moving the ball around. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Pajemski. The Rockets with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him. Van Vliet's got 18 points in the game.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Butler from outside. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Butler. Here's Thompson. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Butler against Thompson. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Inside, there's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And Butler puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Steve Kerr, what did your team show you in the first half?
And they played hard, but that's expected at this point. That's who they've proven to be. But we got to be smarter. We got to play better, especially transition. Defensively, I don't think we're ready to defend in transition, so we got to get better with that.
Well, we'll see how fast you can get back as the game continues. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
Here he is again. He is like,
what
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Green finds VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Şengün. Clock at 4. And Şengün throws it down.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Butler against Thompson. Green with a screen for Butler. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Draymond Green with a great job playing the high screen and roll. Keeps the D off balance every time.
VanVleet against Curry. And VanVleet, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. Free throw good, VanVleet. And so he hits both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Hield the pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. And stolen by Şengün. And Brooks. Here we go. And Thompson kicks to VanVleet. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green passes to Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Green. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 24 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Van Vliet against Curry. And Van Vliet, here we go. He gets that one. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Hield outside. Pass to Butler for the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 23 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Şengün against Green. And it's Houston with another.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Podziemski finds Hield. Green with a screen on Brooks. Hield with it. Picked up by Thompson. Hield, the pass to Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Over Brooks. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Butler.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Pass to Thompson. Green with the ball. Thompson outside for the 3. And Jalen Green hits from deep. Green's got 17.
Not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Butler. 22 points for him. Curry can't get it to go. Van Vliet passes to Green. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Thompson against Butler. To the middle. Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Now Van Vliet after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down low. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Green. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 27 points.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Pass to Thompson. Over Butler. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Pajemski with it. Guarded by Green. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Houston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Butler. Green with the block.
A wiry guard. Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Heel. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Curry with it. 27 points for him. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Pajemski. To the paint. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Şengün with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For your home team, Alfred Şengün, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Şengün. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Moody. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
For Houston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And so Thompson nails both of them. Warriors shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Three-pointer, Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 29 points. Here's Smith. And that one is good. Smith's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass the Butler. No good. Smith with the defensive effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Thompson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Payton. Adams dishes to Holiday. Smith left side. Here's Adams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 6 points for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Moody. There's Kuminga. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Adams drawing the double team. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 2. No good there off the double clutch.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. And so Butler nails both of them. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Van Vliet against Payton. Pass to Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet against Payton. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Over Payton. Another miss by Houston.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. It's up a 3. Steph Curry, what a finish!
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Pass to Green. The shot. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Green's got 19 points.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The quick look, no good that time. Houston leading by 4. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Moody. Brooks covering. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Green against Curry. Green taking his time here. Shoots over Curry. Green, no luck. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Santos takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Green outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Moody the pass to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Green outside. They get it back. Smith kicks to Green. Adams dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Adams. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid. A wrecking ball.
Now, here's Moody. Brooks covering, and the basket by Curry.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Adams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Fires from way outside. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
There's Green with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Curry with it. Now defended by Adams. The score now all even. Curry's got 37.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
To the middle. Here's Adams. No good, unable to end this run. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kuminga finds Jackson Davis. Now Moody. Brooks covering. Moody the pass to Curry. Everything's within Curry's range.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. To the inside. Here's Şengün. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists in the game. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Smith missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. Big stretch here going 10-2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Smith finds Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. At the elbow, it's Şengün.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Smith against Butler. Curry outside. Good! Another from three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Count that one from Van Vliet.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Curry with the bounce pass. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Launches it from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his fifth rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
To take the lead. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that sprint to get that one to go.
Houston making some changes. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Smith. The Warriors also with a sub. Hield's checked in. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside, Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Draymond rising up into the contact. He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
That one is off.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
And the second free throw, good. Now Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
Fred Van Vliet, 2 shots.
Throw good, Van Vliet. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Green, the pass to Heel. Outside Curry. From past the arc. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Brooks outside. Van Vliet outside. No good from 18. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. The off-balance finish. Curry.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet outside. Here's Şengün. A shake. And the layup is good. Şengün's got 9 points in the quarter.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Podziemski. Headed by Green. Back to Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
Outside Green. To Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Hield sets the pick for Butler.
Shooting for the away team, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And so Butler nails both of them.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Şengün. Over Green. Again, Şengün missing.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Three-pointer, Hield. Good on the triple.
Well, Hield has been in these spots before and soaking up the moment here.
Curry against Van Vliet. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Green gets it to go.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Unloads from 13. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Butler. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Butler's got 13 points in the second half. Houston trails by 3. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he recovers it. Outside, Green. Down low. Goes back up. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet against Curry.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your home team, Fred VanVleet, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And so VanVleet nails both of them. Here's Podziemski. Shot and game clock separated by 5. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Curry against VanVleet. 6 to shoot. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. No good from three-point territory. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. And guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.